Shehu reacts after Lawan called Shettima the APC presidential candidate. Welcome to the news, and please subscribe to our channel. To get notified when we post such news updates, please click on the notification bell. There has been a mild drama recently on the internet after Senate President Lawan mistakenly called Shettima the presidential candidate of the All Progressive Congress. People of Nigeria, there is no mistaking here. I've said it before, a vote for Tinubu is a vote for Shettima to be the president. The news in detail. Lawan, who shared a group photo of himself with Shettima and other All Progressive Congress chieftains, wrote, "I met yesterday with the elders of the All Progressive Congress from Yobe State, including the presidential candidate of our great party, the All Progressive Congress, Senator Kashim Shettima." The tweet, which has now been deleted, generated a lot of reactions. Senator Shehu also took his Twitter handle to react to the post. He said maybe it's a typo error or typo erosion, but Lawan knows that Shettima is the vice presidential candidate. He knows it is not a mistake. While some people are certain that he deliberately wrote that, Senator Shehu is of the opinion that it was a typographical error that must have caused that, and Ahmad Lawan definitely knows that Shettima is the vice presidential candidate of the All Progressive Congress. The 2023 is getting closer, and so many minor mistakes by any political party could be used by the opposition, and so it is normal that such mistakes could cause a mixed reaction. A post has since been deleted by Lawan on his Twitter page, but people had already taken screenshots, which is now being distributed. They all knows what they are cooking. Believe it or not, God forbid if Agbado wins, he will not survive. No, don't say it. Don't say he will survive. That's the mistake people are making. It is not the fact that he will not survive. You don't understand. There is what they call somebody that a dead person is better than. Do you understand? You are alive, but you cannot do anything. You are alive, but that life where you live, they keep you alive so that they deceive people with you. For instance, let me use this scenario. There's a certain rich man that if he died, you know, allocate any of him things, maybe to your children, and that particular pikin will take care of them, they're very mischievous. They're going to keep you alive. They're going to keep you alive. You don't go nothing. You don't allow the doctors to do anything. Especially when you don't know, say you don't give, don't write away, you go down. You're going to keep your life so that, you're going to collect from the money where they use chop, There are some people like that. I'm just giving you a scenario. They will remain, he will remain alive, but the person who's going to be acting on his behalf is Senator Kashim Shettima. He's the one. I'm saying this because Shettima actually came out and he said some things about him handling the security, the security sector. Imagine the vice presidential candidate saying, if me and my principal win, I will handle the security sector. For what? Nigerians no, this one is not a mistake. What's a mistake? Yes, I know that it's been blown out of proportion, but I don't believe it's a mistake. Okay, Lawan knows what he's saying. Haven't we heard from Shettima himself telling Nigerians that he will be in see what Baba will use his brain to develop economy? What else? Definitely, if he plays a war, Baba will be performing the function that Rosibanjo and Atiku did in their regimes. Did Baba Don't we see what played out at UK on Sunday? Stay tuned. Obviously, even before the statement, a lot of things I've looked at, I've checked it over and over again. The first statement, that time he initially made a statement on NBA's event. That one, it went. Then I think something prompted, I think there's another thing that was the second time that made me come out to say, no, these people, their plan not to run this guy straight. But what could they watch as they go? They could watch. Tinubu is frail and fragile. Exactly what they need. See, the coast is set for this kind of thing to happen. The coast is perfectly set. Tinubu is the perfect person they need for this to happen. And Tinubu does not, let me tell you people, he does not need to close his eyes. Look at you people. He certainly does not need to close his eyes, as in making me say in this. No. Koro ni to ma ṣẹlẹ̀ lójú wọn. It will be happening in his presence. That is it. This one is not a man. That is it. That is it. It does not. People will say, if Tinubu die. No, if I even thinking too far. Somebody is frail. Somebody is fragile. She be now waiting in there and making do. Go tell and saying I don't do am. Now go hold another meeting. Do it in I want to. Yes, now. These things they happen. If you watch the Western movies, you go see something like this that happen where if they don't it will go like if they come out, they go get in that one in a caucus meeting. So the thing is, this is why I'm of the opinion. I even feel like I said, PDP, they even came out openly. But whether they come out openly, they don't come out openly. They're not telling people they were not born to rule. Anybody that is telling them that is just fooling them. Yes, if they have the mentality that they are born to rule, nobody is born to rule. And just like the same way, nobody is born to be slave. Do you understand? Just like nobody was born to be a slave to another. The same way, nobody was born to rule. It is supposed to be northern region, southern region. Then you now share it between geopolitical zones. Even the geopolitical zones have gone. And if you listen to the statement, or if you read there's a particular place, I think in Abacha's speech, late Sani Abacha's speech, that he said they created the 6 geopolitical zones so that nobody will come and say, because we are minority, we do not rule. The North Center will rule, the Northwest will rule, the Northeast will rule. Then when it comes to the South, it will be splitted like that so that everybody will have. But since they don't want to follow it, problem, the thing will bring wala. Okay. You will go far in life for speaking the truth towards Awolowo's daughter said so a few months ago about the plans of northern Nigeria. But even Tinubu, with everything going on, Kenny, he will see somebody that is desperate. They say power intoxicates. Out of the abundance of the heart, the mouth speaketh. Exactly. This one is not a matter of mistake. So Nigerians, we don't know. Would you prefer another northerner ruling you with all these things going on? And are they being the northerners? Northerners, I don't mean anything. No. Are they being northerners with the rulers? Now the ones where they genuinely won't work for Nigeria. We are not even going to be here discussing this. And we go say if northerner, no problem. But this one, people that have been coming to rule us, those that have been in power are people where we say she was Shige Banza Pro myself. Nigerians, no. This is not the time to be disunited, but should come together and make sure that we put somebody there that is genuinely, he don't want to serve any other but us. All right, on this note, we have come to the end of the news. We say thank you for tuning in to listen. Until I come your way next time, enjoy the rest of your day.